Minister, on April the 23rd, 2014, on the eve of the 98th anniversary of the 1916 Rising, your government announced that through NAMA they would invest $5 million in refurbishing and restoring that section of Moore Street, which had been designated as a National Monument number 14 and 17 Moore Street. It was basically re-announced 5 months later by Minister Heather Humphreys. She announced further funding to develop a commemorative centre on this, the last outpost of the GHQ of the Army of the Irish Republic in 1916, and from where they treated with the British for surrender. You are also aware, I presume, that it is in 6 short months, the 100th anniversary of this seminal period of Irish history will occur, and that the families of those who led and who took part in the Rising have sought that this government and the previous government take the required steps not only to secure 14 to 17 Moore Street, but to protect the entire battlefield site and to faithfully restore it as a fitting tribute to those who raised the flag of the Irish Republic 100 years ago. Minister, given that the loan portfolio called Project Jewel, owned by the developer Joe O'Reilly's Chartered Lands, is being sold as we speak by NAMA, which includes the area identified as being that battlefield site, would you and your government instruct Minister Noonan to issue an instruction to the NAMA board, as he has done on several occasions before on other issues, that NAMA ensures that they protect the site that has so identified? Minister, do you believe that the whole area, from the GPO to Parnell Square and including Moore Street, should be recognised as a 1916 Revolutionary Quarter and as such be marked down and designated a national monument? Further, how would it be in the interest of the Irish people, which NAMA is supposed to protect, which you as a government are supposed to serve, how would it be in their interest to dispose of the entire site in the manner that NAMA intends to do to the highest bidder? Because this is, remember, a site that the National Museum has identified as the most important historic site in modern Irish history.
Thank you, Deputy.
Just to finish up, under what terms has the designated national monument, as presently stands, 14 to 17 Moore Street, to be transferred to the state? Has it been valued, and by whom? And can you commit that the work, even at this stage, when it will begin on that site, if it begins at all?
Minister.
Well, as the Deputy acknowledged at the outset of what he said, announcements have been made in relation to the restoration of those important buildings in Moore Street. And I think the announcements that Minister Humphreys and indeed the government made will do justice to the importance of the buildings and the site historically for the people of Dublin and for the people of Ireland. And I think that's the way we should proceed in relation to all of our approach to the commemorations of, in respect of 1916.